So this is the instruction video on how to light up the proof of flame on one of our, pretty much any of the top fire dragons. We've got it all set up. We're going to go over the actual sequence. So I've got it plugged in, put this to the on position, and I'm going to press and hold this little green button. That does, what that does is it gets the blower started. Now you'll see that it stopped, and the reason why is the butterfly valve right here is set too low. So that means our air switch is working. So I'm just going to set this up to about 45 degrees. 0 is closed, 90 is all the way open. Just tighten that down, and I'm going to push the green button again. And now it's working. So once we get this going, that brings the power down into this little box here, which is the flame safety. So that just brings the power to it. What we need to do next is turn the on button. This is your arms the ignition sequence. And the next thing we do here to get out is to reset it. So press that for 2 seconds, release it, and now it's going to go through P21, 22. It's checking for the air switch, and now it says 30-second purge. Okay, so while it's doing its purge, I'm going to make sure my gas is plugged in, open this up. In a few seconds, this solenoid valve is going to open up. The gas will come all the way to here. At the same time, this little white light comes on. It's another visual indicator that, okay, gas is going to flow. The very first thing is you do not want this eye to see this flame before that little white light comes on. Otherwise, it will give you an error code of extraneous light. That's better. So we come in and take a look. Still a little gassy. You see how the blue flames are just sort of like flowing around. So one of two things. I can either turn the gas down a little bit, or I can turn the air up. The little red light indicates that the flame is good, and then this number gives you a flame strength signal. And somewhere in the 90s is good. The main thing is you don't want it jumping all around. So shutdown is pretty simple. That's all you got to do. Let the blower run, say overnight. You can turn this off. Okay, so if for any reason this is out of commission, maybe your UV sensor got burned up, or they do have a lifespan, and you're waiting on the parts to come in, but you really got to blow some glass. So what you do is you disconnect this solenoid, disconnect the power in. So now you have the power coming out of the air switch, and you plug this right in. So what happens now is basically you have a proof of air. Turn on your blower, and you heard that click. Once I got the blower going, solenoid valve's open. So when I go to light up now, effectively bypassed the proof of flame safety. Only recommend doing that in case if you really need to, or you're waiting on a part or something like that. But that's how you do that.